Hi Pisces, how's it going? Happy 2024. I hope you guys are doing really well. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys would be interested, there's currently a 33% off tarot card readings over on the website rubyreadstarot.com. If you want to book there with me, you can. Take a deep breath in with me. I did a vote at the end of 2023 about what sign I should read for other than the general reading or Virgo reading, and you guys came second, so I'm happy to connect with you guys. It's been a minute. I resonate with Pisces energy because it's quite predominant in my chart. I'm a Pisces moon. So let's get some energy and any messages that Pisces collective need for their highest and best good. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Jupiter is in Taurus. Uranus is currently in Taurus, both direct now. There is a change, this spiritual revolution, Pisces, that you're going through. This, I think, with Neptune and Saturn both in your sign, is really saying that right now, the more willing you are to like connect to things bigger and grander and greater than us and what we see around us, and if you're willing to connect to God, to source, and if you're willing to understand his universe and the universe that we're using as a playground even, you know, which is really ours. This universe is completely ours. And there's something about Pisces, you kind of stepping into this spiritual revolution, this spiritual upgrade, this kind of like understanding and connecting and this resonance that you've almost come into this power, right? And it's like you're starting 2024 off in this Taurian spiritual, you know, spiritually connected, resonating with source energy, King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I think on the same token, you're being asked to be really analytical and level-headed right now with both Neptune in your sign, your ruling planet, which is very much the green light towards being quite dreamy and artistic. But there is this element of illusionary escapism to it also. And I think with Saturn being in your sign, this is kind of saying you've got to use this energy of Saturn in your sign, which is very much this authoritative, like, what's the plan? Capricornian energy for the near future. We've got this Capricorn new moon happening in, I think, 2 days or 4 days. And then there's Mercury going in Capricorn. There is Mars already in Capricorn, and then what else was it? Venus will be going into Capricorn also. So there's like heavy Capricornian, let's get to the nitty-gritty of what needs to get done, the practical, pragmatic, what's the plan? Let's lay this out. Let's lay out some sort of contract with the universe where we're going to commit to this spiritual evolution and being quite intellectually intelligent and intellectually savvy with your decisions. And that's the Judgment card, and that's the 7 of Wands, about what you know that you have to overcome in terms of things where you may have allowed other people to sway your energy or sway you off your path. You have to make a decision about how much you are willing to be really quite spiritually strong now to make this once and for all decision about where it is that you really need to speak your truth about, somewhere where you may have been completely thrown off your There's something about you being above it, but there is something about you having this frazzled energy that you need to kind of see, skittish. That you might need to, I think with the spirituality, Hierophant energy, dude. Okay. King of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. These messages are really jumping out for you, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Emperor under that. Okay. Mars in Capricorn, King of Cups. I think it's important to mention this 8 of Wands and this 5 of Cups and the Temperance. Okay. Pisces. You're on this spiritual journey, this spiritual evolution, this revolution within yourself about your truth, about what really resonates with you and how you've grown and how you've matured and how you've developed. This has given you this intellectual edge that you're going to have to kind of be really assertive with your decision-making process from now on, and how you cannot necessarily allow yourself to be swayed in any such way, regardless of how intense the conflict may get. You being solid. I love this analogy and I always say it, right? It's like this dude, this King of Cups, built his throne on the ebbs and flows of the constant flux of the ocean. As a sapiosexual, like for me, that is just like, wow. That level of emotional intellect, that level of like emotional intelligence is kind of saying, like, regardless of what life throws at you and however much it may feel like you're being thrashed around by life, remember that it's ultimately you saving the contents of your cup, you savoring the contents of your heart, you savoring the contents of your soul, which is really gonna make you understand 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, how it's time to address the fact that you might have to slow down and address some real heartbreaking shit, past, present, future. And there almost needs to be this downtime where you slow down enough to address the patterns, the larger picture, and how there needs to be like healing. Virgo energies right here. So I don't know, I think it doesn't necessarily need to be a Virgo, but could be an Aries, could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Taurus energy is here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Sagittarius also. You're kind of gonna have to take on this like really balanced masculine and feminine, where you're very much in receptive, but you're very much on 10 toes down, ready for action when it needs to be. I think you're going to be hearing about there's going to be messages back and forth really quickly about something that you have been focused on in terms of a loss. What you need to know is that what you have is going to get you to where you need to get to. Change your perspective. There's a lot of things that you need to be going with the flow with right now, and being stuck firm and rigid isn't the point, especially when it comes to loving relationships. You're not a victim of this. You need to get in prosperity and abundance mindset, because it's time to grow. Could be with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. It could be like energy of this entrepreneurial daddy spirit. And kind of cut away from this concept of codependency and toxicity and toxic bonds within relations, when it's really just about self-fulfillment and celebrating the self-victories, as well as like surrounding yourself with the right coven members. Get yourself off of the cyclical cycle. Pisces. There's an invitation about a rebirth where it's really gonna feel like it's winds coming in from good works already done. You know, there is definitely the end of a cycle, so that there could be the start of a new one. Don't doubt it. Don't worry about it. Just work on your confidence and look at the places where you might be disillusioning yourself. Neptune is in your sign. Like, what do we talk about? Voluntary, no, it'll come to me. Be assertive. You've already won. It's about making the magic now, and the good luck's coming, as well as the happy ever after. Could be with an earth sign. Anyway, 33% off tarot card readings. Book now at rubyreadstarot.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this reading served you. Do leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing. Pisces family, I love you guys. I hope you've been enjoying the general messages. I hope you've been enjoying the channel as of late. Do take care of yourselves. Mwah. I love you. Bye.